Can Christians practice yoga, meditation, and stuff like that? The argument, of course, being that these are harmless relaxation techniques. Unfortunately, the DNA test has determined that that is in fact a lie. This argument assumes that all meditation is the same, but biblical meditation is fundamentally different than the Eastern practices that have become popular today. First, Eastern meditation and yoga are not about relaxation. They are spiritual disciplines rooted in Hindu and Buddhist traditions. The goal is to empty the mind, detach from yourself, and merge with universal consciousness. But Jesus taught the opposite. We are to fill our mind with the Word of God. For example, Psalm 1:2 and Joshua 1:9. Because, number two, an empty mind is like an unlocked house. It's very interesting to me that people really sold us a lie that just be empty-headed and that's a spiritual discipline. But in Matthew 12, Jesus warns that when a spirit leaves a person, if nothing fills that space, worse spirits take its place. Biblical meditation does not just open us up to whatever the universe wants to throw at us. It anchors us in God's truth and fixes our eyes on Him. Emptying your mind and just opening all these doors is asking for trouble. And this isn't a secret. It's known that at a high level, the yogis are doing intense meditation on images of demons, usually performing either sexual or violent acts. Sometimes both. It's harmless, I just want to stretch. Well, third, yoga is not primarily about stretching. Many of the poses are tied to Hindu deities and its roots are in worship practices, not fitness. No one is saying that stretching is sinful. I'm saying that it is unwise to engage in a system that is dedicated to the worship of demons. And ignorance will not save you here. I'm speaking from experience. Profound spiritual experiences, and I figured, well, this must be from God because surely I'm not doing anything wrong. It was years later that I finally actually prayed and asked, like, what happened there? Like, I don't understand this. Why did this occur? And what I realized is that while I didn't think I was sinning, I had the doors open to so many negative influences. Like if a naive person goes to the wrong part of town, they're not necessarily looking for trouble, but that doesn't mean that trouble won't find them. This Trojan horse that has slipped into the lives of so many Christians has become a stronghold from which Satan is able to operate freely because you excuse it and refuse to listen to reason when we tell you, hey, that's a pagan religion. Stop doing it. It's interesting to look at how the Eastern philosophies have become the lens through which a lot of people view Christianity. Because, oh, it's just peace and oneness and universal happiness. Surely this fits with Jesus' message of love. But biblical meditation fills the mind with God's truth. Worldly meditation empties it, leaving a spiritual vacancy. The real question is, do you understand what you're opening yourself up to when you engage in these practices? And the answer is no. Be wise, my friends. God bless.